Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of my Slayer only Ironman account. Today we are working hard towards getting max rune as well as generally training up our Slayer. Now we have a couple questions about what equipment and what pieces of content will be available in the future. Now I cannot find any proof of this and very small bits of information here and there, but I'm kind of convinced that you cannot get a dragon as a Slayer task until you have completed the Dragon Slayer quest. Now that wouldn't normally be a problem, however, there is a level 10 mining requirement to complete Dragon Slayer. Now at the beginning of the series I said I could do any quests. If I got experience in those skills that would be fine, I just can't train them normally. However, upon more reflection, I kind of feel like that it would be a little bit cheating. I think it would make more sense to keep my skills all at level 1. So like woodcutting, mining, hunter, agility, all that stuff would have to stay level 1, and that would restrict the amount of quests I can do. However, with that in mind, I wouldn't be able to kill any dragons. Now, I'm not sure about this. I don't know if any of you have any information on it. It's not mentioned on the wiki. Just a few people mentioned it to me, and there are a few scattered posts about it. I don't know, leave a comment down below if you know for sure. So with that in mind, I want to try moving on to training my range. Now, that was another bit of an issue, because how do you get logs without cutting them? Well, I can't really find logs on any drop table except for Ents. However, Ents do require you to chop their carcass, and I thought that was still kind of cheating as well, even though it is a Slayer drop per se. So it turns out Spiritual Rangers actually drop some early game bows. It drops the Oak Shortbow, which can be worn at level 5, the Maple Longbow, and the Magic Shortbow, which would be a good weapon at level 50, and at level 60 I can get the Runite Crossbow from the Crazy Archaeologist. So there will be some options. However, to unlock Spiritual Rangers, I'll need to get 60 Strength and 63 Slayer, I believe. So we're going to work towards that in the next few episodes. Anyway guys, let's get started. So for now I'm going to continue doing Wilderness Slayer, even though it seems like I may not be able to get a Lava Dragon task. That being said, now that I've progressed so much, I might not even need a Lava Dragon task. The only pieces of equipment I would need still is a rune full helm, a rune chain body, and the rune kite shield would be good. However, I can get all that from other monsters. So we're just finishing up a spider task here. Easily the quickest task in the wilderness. These level 2 spiders you can just rip through quickly if you're in it for the points. However, I still need some strength experience, so I've been attacking the big ones as well. Alright, so we're going to go grab a new task. We're at about 150 Slayer points so far. We're looking for something that will give us a good amount of Slayer experience. Ice Warriors is not too bad. We'll probably go do that quickly. We're going to try to prioritize tasks that will give me melee experience, which is only about a quarter of them, I'd say. So Ice Warriors actually drop quite a lot of seeds. I've been picking them all up later in the game when I am doing farming and need, well, herbs for potions and stuff like that. It'll be useful to have all these seeds. Other than that, though, they're not an amazing task. The experience isn't that great. I have to fire strike them, which is not always good either. And next task, spiders again. We'll go do that quick. Like, look at this. Look how quickly you can kill these spiders. You do 1, bam, dead. 2, this task probably takes like 5 minutes maximum, including getting here, to be honest. You can get through 100 in about 5 minutes, because you're always one-shotting them. It would be better to have a ranged weapon, but again, we need to get our strength level up before we can even start training range, to be honest. Okay, so we finished that task up. We're going to go grab another task. We're over 200 Slayer points, so we're doing pretty good on points. Next up, Revenants. That's another great task. 72 of them, so hopefully we can get some good drops from Revenants. We're still looking for possibly an upgraded weapon. Okay, there we go. We got the Rune Full Helm. Perfect. That's actually a great upgrade for us. All we have right now is the Rune Med Helm, so that's an amazing upgrade. Last up, we just need the Rune Chain Body, and we also need a Rune Kite Shield, and then we'll have pretty much full rune. Assuming we can never get the Rune Plate Body, this will be the best in slot for a while. Okay, there we go. Onyx Bolt Tips. I actually thought these had a higher alch price, so that's not actually an amazing drop, but still pretty useful. I'll probably just keep them for late in the game, because otherwise they're only worth like a couple K, to be honest. Okay, so we finished up our task of Revenants. Pretty good task. We got a Rune Full Helm, which is a pretty nice upgrade for us. We're rocking it right now. Next up, 98 spiders. That's a very quick task. Once again, we'll go finish that off, and that'll bring us up to close to 300 Slayer points. Okay, so we finished up our task of spiders, and on a task of 100 spiders, you have a pretty good chance of getting a mysterious emblem, and it only takes 5 minutes, so it's amazing. 100k on a regular account for 5 minutes work. Okay, next up, we're going to go grab another task from Crystalia. Let's hope for something useful, and another task of Revenants. 89 of them, we'll definitely go do that. let's hope for something good. Okay, so we got another drop of Onyx Bolt Tips. Still not going to be extremely useful, but we're going to bank that every time. You never know when these drops might come in handy later. And Revenants. Okay, we actually got another Mysterious Emblem drop. We're just dropping it off at the Bandit Camp. I just want to keep track of how good this task is. So on top of the Revenants having their entire drop table, you also get the Slayer drop table, so you get 30k every task or 2. So Revenants are just an excellent task for money overall. Unfortunately, I don't even know if they have a weapon upgrade I can wear because they have the Dragon Dagger and the Dragon Longsword, so we'll have to see. So it turns out I can actually kill the Revenant Goblin pretty easily. On the other side of the Revenant Caves, there is a Revenant Goblin and a Revenant Imp, which is actually much more efficient because I can kill 2 things for 1, which will make the task go twice as quick, and the Revenant Goblins have to have a higher drop rate of items, so that's good as well. Okay, we got a Bracelet of Ethereum. That's actually a very good drop. I'm still going to alch this one. Maybe eventually I'll try to keep one in the bank, but for now, 50k alch is going to be much more useful than dying instantly with a Bracelet of Ethereum on. Okay, let's go grab a new task. What we're looking at is Hellhounds. Not going to do that. I'll have to skip that one. At some point, I might do Hellhounds to get hard clues, because clue scrolls do have a chance of dropping something very useful. Black Demons. Okay, I might do Black Demons. It's going to be a really slow task. However, it'll be pretty good experience because it's very AFK and the Black Demons have a lot of health. And if I do recall correctly, they do have a chance of dropping the Rune Chain Body, which will be extremely important to have because I can't get the Rune Plate Body currently. And the Rune Chain Body is going to be my best slot item for quite a while. So it does have a rare chance of dropping the Rune Chain Body, so I'm going to do this task. And also, Rune Med Helms are good alching. So yeah, here is the quest list for free to play I was just having a look at. So this is the levels you require. Literally nothing except for 10 mining because of that stupid requirement for the Night Sword, I believe. So yeah, in the current state, I can't do Dragon Slayer. I don't know what you guys think down below. I think this is probably the fair way to go about it. But it's going to restrict some content a bit. But really, after the mid levels, I probably won't need a lot of those items anyway. Anyway, just screw Doric's quest. Why does it have to have a mining requirement? Okay, so let's have a look at Black Demon task. We finished a good part of it, but there's a Rune Medhelm drop. We're still looking for the Rune Chain Body, but we're going to see how many Rune Medhelms we can stack up. It's a good 10k alch, so overall this task might be profitable, although it takes so long to do. And there's actually quite a lot of PKers here, surprisingly. Okay, so we finished up the task. Didn't get a Rune Chain Body. I did die like 4 times. There's always someone PKing who drops down the ladder and G-mauls me out because I'm not really paying attention that much here because it takes so long and they know it. But you wouldn't really think you'd die here much, but I've died here more than any location. Anyway, there we go. 125 points from that task, bringing us up to 376 Slayer points. Pretty nice. So we actually got quite a lot of Slayer experience from that. We're all the way up to 54 Slayer and 69 Magic, doing pretty nice for ourselves. And look at that, 4 Mysterious Emblems and 4 Rune Medhelms. I got above the drop rate from Mysterious Emblems, definitely. But still, they're about a 1 in 50 chance, so you should get 1 or 2 per task. So that's 120k in Mysterious Emblems, another 40k in alchs, and still got some stuff to alch at the bottom as well. So that task is actually pretty good for money as well, although I did use about 50k in runes, but still that's probably a profitable task, plus a ton of magic experience and Slayer experience. So we're going to keep doing Black Demon tasks until we get the Rune Chain Body, and potentially after as well, just for the experience. So we're just alching our Fire Battle Staff, all our Medhelms, and we're going to alch the Bracelet of Ethereum as well. Okay, so we finished up the task, and we're going to go grab Anku's. There's just nothing good I can get from Anku, so we're probably going to skip this a few times. We have a lot of Slayer points to work with here, so it's not a big deal. Alright, let's check next. Greater Demons, no, I don't think I'll ever do a Greater Demon task until I can melee it, potentially. Alright, let's get something good, come on. Ents, I can't do Ents either. Alright guys, there we go. So we ended up getting a Black Demon task, and there is the Rune Chain Body. That is the drop we were looking for. That'll actually give us so much more combat defense. Currently, that's an upgrade from the Mithril Chain Body, so we just upgraded like 3 tiers. So that's going to make it so much better, and that pretty much completes our entire rune set. Okay, so we finished up the Black Demon task, and we're on to a Scorpion task. That brought us all the way to 55 Slayer, so now we can actually kill Turoths if we wanted. However, Turoths do require you to have a way to kill them, and the only way I can really get to kill them is with broad bolts, in which case I'll need the Rune Crossbow, I believe, to use it. Okay, so we finished up that task. We're going to go grab one more task from Cristelia, and it's Bandits. Pretty easy task, lots of Slayer points. Let's go do it. Alright guys, so that's going to be pretty much it for today's episode. We got a lot of progress done. We got the rune chain body, we got the rune full helm. So that is pretty much full rune. We still need to get a better rune weapon, so we still need the rune scimitar and the rune kite shield, and well, I guess rune boots if you count that. But we will pretty much have the full set, which will be nice to have. We also have 6 mysterious emblems now. I was thinking of selling them off, but I still do have 270k and a ton of runes to use. So I think I might save them and potentially use them on the rune pouch for the next episode, just because that'll be kind of a useful item to have. So we made it all the way to level 55 Slayer. The next milestone level we're looking for is, well, 63 for Spiritual Rangers, and at that point we can start training our range. And 60 strength will be required for that as well. Now, unfortunately, can't kill cave horrors because we need a quest requirement for that. Mutated zygomites would, the useful drop there would be clay for the quest. However, I decided I wasn't going to do that. Anyway, so what do you guys think about that? Should I be able to get experience from quests in any skills, or should they be restricted to level 1? I think I'm going to proceed with no experience allowed because that'd be more fun. But leave a comment down below. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.